Hello students, welcome to GC Tech Hub CS tutorials. In today's class, we are going to understand why multiple operations is a better option than goal seek. Sorry. So you can see an example here. Using this example, we are going to analyze how multiple operations provides us a way better analysis rather than goal seek. So first we will see goal seek and then we will switch over to multiple operations. So you can see one EMI calculator which I have designed, and this EMI calculator contains certain parameters as you can see here, and its description has been provided here. So the problem is I want to purchase a high configuration gaming laptop which costs 1,80,000 rupees. I make a down payment of 25,000 for this and decide to get the rest of the amount financed by the bank at 12.5% per annum. So now the thing is, I want to calculate how much money I need to pay in easy monthly installments every month. So you can see that there is a principal amount which has been specified over here, and a down payment I already had because it's a gaming laptop. It's usually gaming laptops come with a very high configuration, because of which they are quite costly, and because I didn't have that much amount of money in hand, so I decided to get it financed by a financial institution like a bank, and bank agreed to give me the loan based on 12.5% interest, yearly interest, that is per annum interest, and we agreed that I would pay this amount back to the bank at the end of 4 years. I had some cash in hand, so I just made a down payment of 25,000, which will be subtracted from this amount, that is principal amount, and on the rest of the amount I will have to pay the interest, as well as I have to pay that amount back to the bank. So now for this purpose, I have a very user-friendly approach, that is I'm going to use a PMT function. This PMT function uh, takes up some arguments, as you can see here, like the first argument is the rate of interest. Now students, the thing is, the rate of interest which has been provided here is the yearly rate of interest, but because we are making payments every month, so we will find out, or we will provide to this function the per month rate of interest. So how will we get the per month rate of interest? We will just select this and divide it by 12. Next is number of periods, that is how many months I am going to use to make the payment. So as the time period provided is 4 years, and we know that 1 year consists of 12 months, so we will be multiplying this time period by 12, which should amount to 48 months. So it means that for 48 months I am going to pay an EMI to the bank so as to cover my cost of the laptop. And the third argument is the principal value, that is this amount. So because I have already made a down payment of 25,000, so I will be subtracting this 25,000 from my amount, and I'll be pressing enter, and now you can see that this particular function gives us a negative value. That is because this is the amount which has to be paid to the bank. It's coming out of my pocket, hence it is a negative value for me. That is, I am losing money. So that is why it is displayed in negative. So if you want, you can show it in positive. That is, you just have to go back to the function and just add a negative over here before PMT. So this will give you the result in positive. Now this was the first part of the question, that is, deduce the amount I need to pay in monthly installments. for a period of 4 years for the same. So this was the first part of the question. The second part of the question is also determine how much amount should I get financed if I want to pay monthly installments of only 2000 rupees. Because of certain situation I'm not in a position to pay 4109 rupees every month, so I want to look for a cheaper option where I can afford only 2000 rupees in a month. So how can I, or what principal amount should I do I need in order to be able to pay a monthly payment of 2000 rupees every month? Because my time period will be the same and my rate of interest is also going to be the same, because the bank is not ready to compromise on the rate of interest. Hence, and my down payment is not increasing either, so that is the reason why I have to look for a cheaper alternative. So I want to find out that what should be the principal amount if I want to pay a monthly payment of only 2000 rupees. So for this we will be using goal seek function over here. So I'm going to select this cell, then go to data, what if analysis, goal seek, and here I'm going to set this cell as my target cell, and I'm going to set it to a value that is 2000, because I want a monthly payment of 2000, and I want to change a cell, that is I want to view that is how much principal amount should be over here so that I can achieve my target value of 2000. And we will be selecting the variable cell because we want to check how much principal amount do I need so that I can pay monthly payments of 2000. That means I'll have to bring down my budget and I'll have to compromise on a cheaper model. So let me select this one and click on OK, and Goal Seek finds a solution over here, and it says that I need to purchase a model which is 1 lakh 244 rupees. That means right from 1,80,000, which was almost nearing 2 lakh rupees, I have to bring it down to 1 lakh, that is just half of it, so that I can pay a monthly installment of 2000 rupees. Now this was just for checking one value at a time. That is, if I have to check it for some other values, like suppose I am in a position to pay 3000 rupees, what will be my monthly payment? So now for every time in goal seek, I have to again and again open goal seek and set the new target and then check the values. So that this creates a lot of hit and try. Instead of doing this, we can switch over to a better solution by using multiple operations. So let us see how we can do the same thing in multiple operations and check the value, check the principal amount for different monthly payment values. So here we can see. Now what we can do over here is we can check the principal amount which we need to pay uh, for a number of different monthly payments. So what we can do over here is using this we can just, so we will be just typing here principal amount. That means we are going to check the amount of monthly payment which I can pay for different principal amounts. So here I'm just going to type, like for example, I want to start it from 80,000, then move on to 85,000, and this way I can check the amount for a number of values. So actually in case of Excel, this multiple operations option is known as data table. So in the Open Office version, you will find it as multiple operations, but in Excel, you will find it as data table. So here I am going to specify some principal values, some principal amount values, like I'll start it from 80,000, then 85,000, and likewise I can list the various principal amounts up to say 1,80,000, the target which I wanted to achieve. So this is what now this data table will help me in analyzing that what monthly payment options I have for laptops ranging from 80,000 to 1,80,000. So I'll be able to check the monthly payment amount for all these values, for all these principal amounts. So that gives me a variety of options, and all my options are right in front of me. So without doing hit and trial, I can easily figure out how much amount of easy EMI I need to pay for each month in order to achieve my target, and then I can choose the most suitable one from among the following. So now what I have done is I have used the autofill feature to list all the principal amounts here. Now in this cell which I have selected, which is just above this particular cell and diagonally above it, so here I am just going to specify the address of the cell which contains my formula. So this is the cell which contains the formula for monthly payment, and this is the just beside these principal amounts I need to specify the monthly payment. So that is why I have just specified the cell address over here. Now we need to select this whole thing, okay, and we'll go to data, what if analysis, and data table option. Now from here I need to check this principal amount has been provided in a columnar fashion. That is, it forms a column of values, and it also is a part of this function which has been applied over here, and it occurs in this cell. So we'll go to column input cell because I'm taking the input in the form of columns, and here I'm going to select the address of this cell and click on OK, and you'll be able to see that how data is formatted. So let me use the format painter, and now you can see that how much amount of money you need to pay for each of these options. So let me just select all these and format them as currency, so that it is easy for us to understand. So you can see there are number of payment options. That is, if I have to purchase a laptop which costs 1,80,000, 4,119 is the monthly payment. And if I just come down over here, I can find a number of different options. Suppose for me, it is possible to afford a laptop where I need to pay a monthly payment of 2,525, as well as I am in a position to pay, suppose I am in a position to pay these four amounts. So that means I have an option of purchasing laptops which fall in this range. So I can, and suppose if I finalize that this is the amount which I can pay on a monthly basis, then I can narrow down my search to this amount of the laptop. So that means now I can afford a better laptop with a few more features, a few more extra features. So this is multiple operations. So this was the first part of multiple operations. In the next part of this video, you will see how we can also use more than one formula to analyze certain data.